How you doing? Okay, so if you got this video, uh, I've got you scheduled for your first session, and even after the first session. Anyway, this video is going to cover uh, some breath work, and breath work is what we're going to do before I lead you into hypnosis. All right. Now, breath work is very important, and I've started using it more extensively because of the benefits. Now, the way that we breathe is very important. Okay. And most of us don't breathe correctly. We tend to be upper chest breathers. So, what I want you to do is, I want you to place a hand on your chest and place the other hand on your stomach, right over your belly button, if you will. And I want you to take a breath. And the breath is going to be taken in through the nose and out through the mouth. Okay. So, it's going to be and you're going to expand your stomach, not your chest. Your chest should remain static, no movement, and your belly will expand. And then when you release the breath, you're going to purse it out, meaning that very easily, not very, not hard or anything like that. So that's the way that you're going to breathe. Now, I'm going to take you into a breathing pattern that I'm going to show you. And I want you to watch this video and practice it a couple of times so that way when we meet, we don't have to go through this and there's not a learning curve and you're not nervous about it and that. It's very easily. Now, the way the breathing pattern is going to work is this. You're going to take a breath in through the nose very easily. Your stomach is going to expand and you can have your hand, and I'll go over this with you when we do our session. But you're going to take that breath in, and when you get as much in your lungs as you can, you're going to take another short breath, almost like you're sipping or sniffing, and you're going to fill it up. And then you're going to hold it. And you're going to hold it for a count of 45 seconds or as long as you can, whichever comes first. Okay. Now, if you can't hold it for 45 seconds and you release it, then that's what happens. And then what you're going to do is you're going to exhale that breath through your mouth all the way out. And then you're going to blow, once you get to the bottom, you're going to contract that stomach to blow it out. You're going to hold it once again for as long as you can, 40 or 45 seconds. And then once I see you take a breath or I time it, I'll let you know. Then you're going to take in that other breath. And then you're going to sniff it. And you're going to hold it. And you're going to do this for a cycle of 5 times. Okay? When you do this, it's important that you pay attention to your breath. And again, I'll walk you through this part, but I want you to know the breathing pattern. Okay? But I want you to concentrate on the breath. Focus on the breath. I want you to almost visualize the lungs and the muscles pulling that breath in, allowing that breath to saturate your lungs and every cell in your body, and then you're going to release it. Now, what you're going to find is that one is you're going to increase your lung capacity. Two is you're going to learn to be aware of how you're breathing. Because if you're breathing upper chest, you're doing this, you're not getting enough air. And that can cause all sorts of problems, all the way from emotional issues, fears that can exacerbate what you're experiencing anyway, okay, because you're not breathing correctly. But the other thing is it's going to allow you to sleep better. And I would encourage you that in the mornings when you wake up, that you do this breathing pattern as well. And you don't have to do it for 5 cycles, maybe do it for 2 or 3 cycles, but doing the same thing. It'll just take you a couple of minutes to do it. And you can do it throughout the day if you just think about it and just, if you find yourself stressed or anything throughout the day, just go ahead and stop and do the breathing pattern. If you remember the saying of, slow down and take a breath, there's a reason for that. Okay, so learning that breath. So go through this cycle a couple of times before we get together, because this is the pattern that that we're going to start out with. And there are other breathing patterns that as we go through I may change, uh, but for right now, this is what we start with. If you have any questions or concerns or anything like that, text me or email me, and then we'll go from there. All right? Talk to you later. Enjoy. Bye.